I tell you that, and I looked around, that's why I was trying to scan the audience before. I don't see my friend Doug here, and that's good right now. But I'd say it if he was here too, he's a really good guy. Doug and I were talking one day, and a few weeks ago, and he says, yeah, I want more sales. I said, well, yeah, we all do. That's what we're doing, right? We want more sales. So I said to Doug, and I was the 6th installation in North America of roll-to-roll printing equipment for Indigo back in the day. Doug was number 5. He beat me out by like 1 week or something like that, okay? Not that I'm bitter about it, okay? But he did beat me out by 1 week, okay? And so we've been around this a long time, and we laugh about some of those days and the stuff we used to do. But he says, I need more sales. I said, okay. I said, so Doug, what's the problem? He goes, well, I need to get more. I said, okay. So I said to Doug, Doug, what's your average customer size? And for our discussion, I'm going to say it's $100,000. Okay, and I said, well, Doug, from the first time you meet somebody, when do you get an order? He goes, about 60 days. I said, okay, that's my number. Okay, 60 days. I said, okay, and if you chase 10 people, how many do you typically get? He said, 5. I said, so Doug, what's the problem? He goes, I want more sales. So Doug, okay, all you need to do is, you know what your customers look like, okay? You need to chase 10 of them if you want to get 5. We know that because you just told me. And if your average customer is $100,000, that's $500,000 in business. And then he started doing something, and he owns a business. He's one of us that I have done and I have witnessed. And I call it the Salesman Shuffle, okay? He starts doing it. Oh, Bob, you don't understand. Not everybody buys in 60 days. I get it. Sometimes they don't get it slit. I get it. Doug, you told me your average customer buys in 60 days. We can't change that now. It's 60 days, Doug. It's 2 months. And your average customer is $100,000. So what's the problem? Well, Bob, yeah, I'm getting this, right? No, Doug, you need to get in front of more people. Bob, can we talk next week? I said, no, we're going to talk right now. Because, right, we've all been there in front of the boss, and we're squirming because, oh, God, I got to get out of this meeting, okay? Okay, no, Doug, I want to know next week when we talk how many first meetings your team has. Because, Doug, I said, if you close half the business you chase, all you need to do is chase more. Okay, and it's not more complex than that. And not everybody's cut out for sales, right? But we get more first meetings. Stacy's going to share with you how they, I'm sorry? Okay. We need more first meetings. That gets us the sales. And it is that simple. Not everybody belongs in sales. I think we spend a bunch of money trying to get people in sales that shouldn't be there. And I don't mean to offend anybody, okay? If you ask me to be your bookkeeper, you might make it a week, okay? It's not who I am. I can't do that, all right? So it's all about first meetings. So when I meet with my guys, who's your first meeting with next week? Okay. Tell me about the one you had this week, right? Who are you expecting to meet with in 2 to 3 weeks? Realizing it takes 9 contacts, typically, it's an average, to get to these people, right? So this is the real work of the job. And they have learned over the years, they don't say, well, I was busy, going to go pick this thing up. I'm 3/4 Irish, okay? Just don't tell me that, okay? Please don't tell me that, right? Your job is to bring in new business, okay, and make sure you're treating people well. That's it. Everything else is BS, which happens to be my initials, all right? All right?